Here's the information about the peoples who lived in Anatolia before the arrival of the Turks, with added details on the descendants of these peoples, including times and dates written in letters. 1. Hurrians, around 2500, 1200 BCE. The Hurrians were one of the first peoples to inhabit Anatolia. They left their mark on culture and language, influencing other civilizations such as the Hittites. Today, their legacy can be found in the cultural elements and traditions of peoples inhabiting these regions, as well as in the history of neighboring peoples such as Armenians and Kurds. Descendants. Modern Armenians, Kurds, and some other peoples of eastern Anatolia may claim part of the Hurrian cultural heritage, although direct genetic inheritance is difficult to establish. 2. Hittites, around 1600, 1200 BCE. The Hittites were one of the largest and most powerful civilizations in Anatolia. Their empire covered much of central and eastern Anatolia. The Hittites left a rich legacy in law, architecture, and military affairs. Descendants. Modern Turks, Armenians, as well as Kurds and Assyrians may have partial genetic and cultural heritage from the Hittites, though the influence of Hittite culture on these peoples varies. 3. Lydians, around 1200, 546 BCE. The Lydians occupied western Anatolia, and their capital, Sardis, was an important economic center. The Lydians were the first to mint coins, which marked a significant milestone in economic history. Descendants. Modern inhabitants of western Turkey, especially in the Izmir area, may have genetic and cultural heritage from the Lydians. 4. Phrygians, around 1200, 546 BCE. The Phrygians inhabited central Anatolia and left a significant legacy in art, culture, and religion. The Phrygian hat is one of the most prominent symbols of their civilization. Descendants. Ethnic groups such as Turks and Kurds living in central Anatolia may be descendants of the Phrygians, although there is also significant mixing with other cultures. Number 5. Persians, 546 BCE, 330 BCE. After the conquest of Lydia by the Persians, Anatolia became part of the Persian Empire. Persian influence continued until Alexander the Great conquered the region. Descendants. Persian influence remains in the culture, architecture, and language of many peoples, including Kurds, especially in southeastern Turkey, which was under Persian influence. Number 6. Greeks, around 1200 BCE, 400 CE. The Greeks began their colonization on the western coast of Anatolia during the early Iron Age. During the time of Alexander the Great, Greek influence was significant in shaping the culture of the region. Descendants. Modern Greek communities in western Turkey, as well as Armenians and other Christian peoples in the region, may be partially descended from ancient Greeks. However, due to cultural and demographic assimilation over the centuries, direct genetic connections are difficult to establish. Number 7. Romans, 30 BCE, 395 CE. After the conquest of Anatolia by the Romans, this territory became an important part of the Roman Empire. Roman culture, infrastructure, and law had a major influence on the development of the region. Descendants. Modern Turks, as well as other peoples in the region, such as Armenians and Kurds, have some cultural and genetic heritage from the Romans, particularly in architectural and cultural traditions. 8. Byzantines, 395 CE, 1083 CE. After the division of the Roman Empire, Anatolia became part of the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantium. The Byzantines played a key role in spreading Christianity and cultural achievements in the region. Descendants. Modern Greeks, as well as Armenians and other Christian peoples, such as Assyrians, carry the Byzantine cultural legacy, especially in religious traditions and architecture. 9. Seljuks, 11th century, 13th century CE. The Seljuks began their conquests in Anatolia in the 11th century. They played a key role in the Islamization of the region and the formation of Turkish culture in Anatolia. Descendants. The Seljuk Turks became the foundation for the formation of the Ottoman Empire, and many modern Turks are direct descendants of them. 10. Ottomans, around 1300, 1922 CE. The Ottoman Empire was founded in the late 13th century and lasted until the early 20th century. The Ottomans created a powerful empire that spanned not only Anatolia, but also other regions of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Descendants, modern Turks, as well as other peoples such as Kurds, Arabs, and Balkan peoples, are descendants of peoples who lived under Ottoman rule. Ottoman culture had a deep influence on modern Turkish society. Conclusion: the descendants of these ancient peoples still live in Anatolia today, and their legacy continues to play an important role in the region's modern culture and identity.